Old school RuneScape, OSRS, a game beloved for its nostalgic charm and loyal fanbase, is facing one of the most significant backlashes in its history. Over recent weeks, frustrated players have resorted to review bombing the game on Steam, dropping its rating to overwhelmingly negative. This steep decline in player approval highlights years of simmering discontent, culminating in widespread protests over recent changes and monetization practices by developer Jagex. The spark behind the controversy. OSRS, launched in 2013 as a throwback to the 2007 version of RuneScape, initially thrived by giving players the choice to shape its future through community polling. However, the game's updates in recent years have left many feeling alienated. Complaints range from perceived gameplay dilution with features like the Grand Exchange to technical issues such as severe lag from events like shooting stars. Players have also taken issue with game-breaking changes to combat and unwelcome real-money features like the Squeal of Fortune. The most recent controversy centers around the Hero Pass, a new Battle Pass system filled with microtransactions. The Hero Pass introduces tiered membership options that many players argue exploit the core philosophy of OSRS, which was built on accessibility and player-focused design. Key criticisms have focused on locking basic functionality behind paywalls, such as enhanced support and improved account security, features players expect to be standard. Community protests escalate. Frustration among RuneScape's community isn't new. For years, players have protested through in-game riots, strikes, and mass cancellation of memberships. Historically, these efforts have seen limited success. The introduction of the Hero Pass and a looming membership price hike seems to have been the tipping point, sparking a new tactic, review bombing. On Steam, negative reviews are flooding in, each echoing players' mounting resentment. The audacity to even suggest locking game functionality behind a paywall goes against everything this game and community stands for, one user wrote. Others criticized Jagex's move toward tiered subscriptions, claiming they unfairly force players to pay premium prices to access basic features, a stark departure from the game's roots. Breaking the trust of a loyal community. Players argue that Jagex has betrayed the trust that initially set OSRS apart from other games. The game's promise of community-driven development now feels undermined by monetization schemes perceived as greedy. The company's increasing focus on microtransactions and premium tiers erodes what many fans consider OSRS's defining trait, a fair and accessible experience. One particularly scathing review called out Jagex for being out of touch with the community, summarizing player sentiment. Membership once meant the freedom to explore the entire game without distractions. Now, basic account security is a paid feature, and players are inundated with ads in even the cheapest tiers. This is not the RuneScape we love. The fallout and what comes next. The review bombing places Jagex at a critical crossroads. While other online games have survived similar controversies, OSRS's longevity relies heavily on its player-driven ethos. If Jagex fails to address these concerns, the long-term viability of old-school RuneScape may be in jeopardy. It remains to be seen whether the developer will make meaningful changes or continue to press forward with controversial updates. For now, the overwhelming message from the RuneScape community is clear. Their patience is wearing thin, and their loyalty cannot be taken for granted.